sports listeners. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. This is a whole hour of Santa Barbara teen athletes and all those people and businesses. I got goosebumps. I don't know why I got goosebumps. But they all support the teen athlete, and I looking right over at Laura. I told you to hold something. You've had it in your pocket for about an hour. You got something for me because that's what we do here is we raise money for teenagers. You got it?
Wait,
don't even fool around, Laura.
There it is. It's
Laura,
there. She's got it.
Energy. Laura, I'm not playing.
Okay, I
got it. Okay. So funny. I told her not to look at it. Okay, don't say any names because I don't know how we're going to present this, but I have to talk about it.
All right.
What this is. Okay, open it up. All right, but don't say no names.
Careful.
All right, be careful.
Whoa.
Don't say that word.
Whoa.
This is not getting edited. What is it? What do we got? What do we got?
You gave me this. I'm like really mad at you right now.
Why?
Because you don't give this to me.
I know what. It's not
Seriously.
that big. So what is it?
Hold on.
Oh my God.
No. What is it? That would take a lot of
It's a
time.
$30,000 check, and you gave it to me.
Oh yeah! And who's it going to? Just say who it's going to.
Oh my God.
How many zeros?
Who's it going to?
There are 4
30,000.
zeros.
Yeah.
Before the decimal.
Laura, who's it going to? And what's it for?
So it's for the Carpinteria Boys and Girls Club
Right.
only, and it's for a camping activity.
Woo! So what that's going to do is every kid in Carpinteria is going camping this summer.
That's going to buy
Woo!
one
Yeah.
heck of a tent.
I love that. And I got to thank, wow. I don't know what it is about Noble Wellness Center, because every time I go there twice a week, and everybody knows my times, I guess, because I go there and I bump into people, and then I just give people, I got something for you. And I'm like, just this little thing, So anyway, hey guys, it's tax season, and I always promote giving, and it's just part of my practice. So when you're sitting there and if you owe, or maybe if you don't owe, but
kidding me? I'm having a heart attack inside.
What I want you to do is sit down with your financial advisor or tax preparer and say, hey, if I owe money, could I pay maybe a little less by donating to one of my favorite nonprofits? And I don't care who you donate it through. It doesn't have to be through Teen Sports Radio. It's just that you do. And you know something? This place rocks. And we're so blessed today. We're going to have an amazing woman later on in the show, second half. She's going to swing by. And I know she's here because I tripped and almost fell on my face, okay, with all the bags. We got Patricia in the house. Okay, we got a lot.
Bags.
That's the only thing to do is to do the Brags bags. It's amazing. You go to most grocery
They have
stores.
multiple uses.
I know, but we'll talk about that at break. So we've got. Let me go around the house. We've got Sloane, Reali. Put your hands together. We got Laura, Arcodia. Woo! We've got Angela Miller Bevan. Woo! Steve Stokes. Woo! All right. Dr. D, real quick before we close, you did something, and I gotta do a shout out. Again, more goosebumps. We have a family friend together. We both love her, Calamity Jan.
Yeah.
And you produced, and you knocked it out of the park. I was so happy that she finally got her dream. You produced her Audible book.
Yeah, that was fun.
And it's awesome.
That was
Ghost
a blast.
Girl and Car Number 9 is released.
Oh.
I don't know if I was the first one to buy one, but I know you had the first one. But thank you. I don't know what to say. It was
I
awesome.
have all the rough cuts as well.
Yeah, exactly. So talk
You did
about
that
it real
right
quick.
here in the studio.
Yeah.
Right here in this studio that we're in right now. It was an amazing process, and it certainly took a long time. We started back in October of 2015. She actually flew in, and we sat in the studio for 2 2-hour sessions one Saturday, knocked it out. She was done. And then I spent the next several months editing it, adding sound effects, adding music. It's just a cool process. It really is. And she has 5 other books in that same series. She has other books, some like 15 or 20 other books that she's thinking about.
Yeah.
And she is, she doesn't agree with me. But she has the perfect voice for these books. It's grandma's telling me a story. I love
awesome.
it.
I've only got past 3 chapters.
I'm so proud of her for doing it.
Yeah. It's like, I'm out. You know, so it's just like that. It's not like my day listening; it's my evening listening, and it's not even about the story; it's her voice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
You get a lot of. I audibilize everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have to I get really, wow, I want to learn this information. And then the author kills it. I'm like, I can't listen to you.
And the thing about
I can't listen to you.
This Audible book is that when I do production for a radio station, I process the voice in a particular way. It really accentuates it. None on this. This is strictly
Nice.
Calamity Jan.
Yeah.
It's her voice as is.
Nice.
Beautifully done by her. And again, I'm proud of her and I'm glad to have been a part of it. It's great fun.
Well, listen, we're going to go to break, and I know Sloane Reali's got some ladies in the house. We got Steve Stokes, got everybody in the house. We got tons of people in the house. So let's take a break. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with a lot more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in every single Tuesday at 9 a.m. All right, I always start the segment with a nonprofit, a wish list, a voice. We've got Angela Miller Bevan in the house, Fairview Gardens. A very close friend of mine. You know I love you.
Yes,
You're
I
like
love
the
you too,
neatest
Erica.
person.
You are
It's
one of my
honestly-
favorite people, too.
I called you Dharma, and then you told me your childhood story of where you used to hang out.
I
So it's
have
perfect.
a hippie childhood story. I grew up in
awesome.
Hippieville.
I know.
And now I
know.
am so fortunate because I get to come full circle and I work at, not that Fairview Gardens is Hippieville, but it's just getting back to organic farming and educating kids. We're a nonprofit and all we do is educate. We have programs for infants up to seniors, and we are so excited right now. We're getting ready to expand our children's garden, which will educate more children, and there will be herb spirals and mazes and all kinds of cool stuff for kids to come out and learn. So we're in the process of raising funds to get that off the ground.
Funds! That means we need money! What does that mean? Put a number out there. What does that mean?
We are hoping to, we think we can do it with $5,000.
$5,000!
Yeah.
That's a GoFundMe! That's a GoFundMe!
So we are trying to
So
raise...
for $5,000, someone's listening to this, for $5,000, so I get this herb garden, I get these kids that anybody after school can go. I mean, you're not doing membership.
There'll be mazes. There'll be a little amphitheater for kids to act out on. To
Could
learn
it be
things.
named after somebody?
It could be named after someone.
Could be named after somebody. $5,000.
Nothing would make us more happy than to put someone's name on this, because it's something. We're trying to bring our community together and educate everybody. So that is what we're doing.
Hold on,
right now.
Patricia Braggs is in the house. Put your hands together. Woo! Hold on.
I would be honored for the Bragg Health Foundation to give $1,000 right now.
Woo! Look at my arm.
Who's going to match that? What listener out there is going to match that?
Herb Garden. I love my father, Paul Bragg, the originator of health food stores in 1912. He loved herbs, and we believe 100% in them.
I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to say thank you to Patricia because she's a huge supporter, and we have kids that come out and live on site with us, apprentices to learn how to educate other people about organic farming and farming altogether. And Patricia has them out to her place and educates them even more every time we have a different group of kids out there. So I want to thank her because she's a huge supporter, and we love her.
We love you, Patricia. We love you. That's it.
You talk about how there's apprentices. How can other kids in the community get involved if they wanted to?
We also do a teen internship program that we started this past year. It hasn't started up again, but teens can come out and volunteer and get their community service hours.
Excellent.
They can come out. There's so many things to do. I mean, we have kids that come out and learn about educating other kids about organic farming and where their food comes from, because somebody said recently that I thought was so great is that we work better as a tribe, and our community is our tribe, and we want to work with all the teens in Santa Barbara to help educate them on where their food comes from and how they can help their community.
It's so
That's
nice that
awesome.
you create again this connection with nature, because a lot of people just assume go to the store and pick whatever they want to eat, but don't realize that comes from the earth and don't know how to harvest it.
Now in Italy, it's a little different, right? Because you're like more from the earth. Am I right? I mean, because you have more of the stands and the farms, and it's educated maybe on a younger level, or no?
Let's say south of Italy, because the north is more industrial. But my dad is from Sicily, and so my family, like, we have olive trees and like. The plant, there's a real connection with it. It's something that people know is alive and cherish. There's a bigger connection down, like, in the south of Italy.
Stewardship of the planet.
Yeah.
Of what we're growing, what we're eating, taking care. And that's where programs like Fairview, educating people, just becoming more aware and not taking so much for granted. You know, we take so much for granted. I'll just run down to the grocery store and pick it up. No, exactly. That's not working that way anymore.
No. And I mean, my mom is a half witch. She is like so into herbs and whatever. I'm really scared whenever I get
You mean that
sick.
in a nice way?
Yeah, right? I mean it in a nice way, because like whenever I get sick, I never took a pill in my whole life.
Yes.
And so whenever I get sick, she makes me feel even worse with some of her natural remedies.
But you get better.
Oh yeah, I get better. I tried not to get sick. That's
drugs
the point.
and
Like, I was the only kid when I was little that would not pretend to be sick, because I would be like, Mom.
Right.
So yeah. But I mean, between my mom that is really all for natural stuff, and my dad that, I mean, he is the happiest person ever if he can grow tomatoes in the garden. So yeah, nature and connection with it. It's always nice to see that people try to cherish it again.
Laura Arcodia! Woo! She smiles at me all the time. I don't know why.
I was wondering if Laura had another check in her pocket.
Yeah, no.
No.
Just checking.
Yeah, why? Where'd that check go anyway?
I know. It was flying around over there.
It's in here somewhere. No,
Anyway,
Your mom's a medicine woman. She's a medicine woman.
Oh yeah.
No, it's funny.
She's a pharmacist.
I didn't lose it, but it was
basically.
like misplaced. Okay, this is my sky. I'm really gonna die right now. Okay, so in the house, let's put our hands again. We got College Keystone in the house. Let's close the segment with Kristin Snedden. Thank you so much. We love you. And I know I'm gonna get the bio, today or tomorrow. I got so many pictures of you on.
Already done.
Everybody snap pictures, right? Because you're up on the site now, and
which I appreciate.
Bio, it says about us bio, Kristin Snedden.
Yes.
I don't know if you want me to write it. I don't know. Well, listen, you do so much for us, and I really appreciate it. So tell us, where are we as far as today, March 15th?
Well, before I do, can I just say in terms of health remedies, your Bragg's apple cider vinegar, we make what's called a voodoo concoction at home whenever anybody's getting sick, and it's the apple cider vinegar and then a little grapefruit seed extract and cayenne pepper and garlic, and you take it like a shot, and I never get sick.
Woo!
Thank you. And then as we were talking too, I was having a flashback of Sloane way back in our Star King days, Fairview Gardens, right? You brought those boxes.
Yes,
and
I used to. It was part of your program.
Yes, and you got all our Star King people involved in those garden boxes. So
I forget what that's called. You can do half boxes and full boxes. I don't know what.
Fantastic program.
Yeah.
Anyway,
love it.
Okay, so for college, and you mentioned taxes, and there are big changes to taxes this year in how the FAFSA is calculating financial aid. They're using what's called priors. And what that means is if you are a sophomore right now, junior or senior, all those tax years matter. So it used to just be your senior year. This is a very big development in financial aid. So sophomores right now, if you haven't prepared your taxes, your parents, those numbers that are coming out this year, your sophomore year, are the numbers that matter. Wow. And that's so that you have more time to prepare and actually know what your genuine college costs are. But it also makes a big difference in how you plan your financing, where your assets are, those kinds of things. So it used to be you waited till your senior year, but just be really aware of that, those changes and what's happening there.
Very helpful stuff.
Yeah. And so coming up for spring break, and this is for all the grades really, is either make intentional college visits. It's a great time to make college visits because college spring breaks are offset from ours. So you can go and visit while they're in session and get a really different feeling for how that campus is, what the student life is like. It's much more energetic than if you go during the summer or over winter break. So whether you're doing it intentionally as a junior and really planning those visits in March, that's right here, or if you're even a sophomore, I was planning some visits with some clients, some students, because they're taking road trips. They're going to Oregon, to Washington, and they wanted to know where could they just drive through just to see while they're visiting. So I really recommend, no matter where you visit, just drive through whatever local campus there is, even if it's not one you're going to go to, because it gives you an idea of, ooh, I like this one, or ooh, I don't like the feel of this place. And you can start to develop your sense for your individual interests in your college environment. And then one more, spring is a big time for juniors. Testing. You want to finish your ACT and SAT cycle by the end of your junior year, and then just using your senior year only for retests if you need to. But junior year, that's when you're getting all that testing done. And also in the spring, right now, please sign up for your AP exams. Those first 2 weeks in May, all APs. And now that APs are freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, that's for all of you. Make sure you're signing up now.
No pressure, kids.
So we got a sophomore from Providence right here. What would be the most important thing for him, do you think, going forward and preparing for college?
Really just... well, we talked about genuine interests, like those passions in, say, Fairview Farms or whatever internships. Make sure it's something you're really interested in, and go explore and check things out. When you do travel over the summer or over breaks, just drive through whatever campus is. And if you're not traveling, then really use your time here to maybe take an extra class or volunteer somewhere or develop some interests.
What better place to volunteer than Fairview Farms?
Woohoo! Yes.
Yes. And visiting those colleges, just my oldest just left for school, and it's amazing how, a number, not one or two, but a few people that graduated last year that went off to schools. They never really spent any time on the campus, that ended up not being happy.
So important.
Gabe never would have even considered Long Beach if it weren't for College Keystone suggesting. But, really important to go visit those campuses. Even if you're like, oh yeah, I know it, you go visit before you make that final decision.
And it's the student who needs to love it, right? So parents may have one feeling about it, family members, legacy. Really doesn't matter so much as the visceral feeling of the student when they walk on campus. It's got to be someplace you want to be.
Absolutely.
So true. I think it's most important, the fit of the school, of making sure it's the right place for the right person. I know a lot of people, think about these big schools, but sometimes some of the smaller schools are just the right fit for you, and it makes such a huge difference academically and just kind of your experience that you have during those 4 years.
Definitely. Yeah.
Spoken from a man who's the athletic director of a school that on every level of schooling, he just crushed it. Yeah. Providence has crushed it the last 2 years in Santa Barbara. And first of all, we love all schools. Okay, but if you're going to be crushing it, you get a voice. Okay, that's just how we roll. All right, let's take a break. Hey. All right. Hey, everybody open up their organic apple cider vinegar.
Are we doing a toast? Let's do a toast.
By the way.
All natural.
Just set up a game in December against Bishop.
Okay, just set up a game against Bishop, and we're going to break. So we'll talk about it in break.
This is on air.
That's all right. It's on air.
It's on the air.
Here, have some apple cider vinegar. Hey, this is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in every single Tuesday, 9 a.m. Sloane, you know where to find us? You don't do it live?
Yeah. Facebook. teensportsradio.com. Go visit the site. Facebook, Twitter.
Right.
We're not on Google or LinkedIn yet, but we're heading in that direction. Instagram. Yeah. That's
it was really good.
And if you just tuned in right now, what is our ministry? What do we try to do, and how do we do it?
Well, we're supporting teen athletes in our community, but there's another part of that where we're supporting nonprofits in the community.
Right on.
If you are a business owner listening and you would like to participate in one way or another, all kinds of different ways. You can donate to your favorite nonprofit. You can go to our website, check out the Helping Hands page.
Right.
If you do not see the nonprofit there that you would like to donate to, give us a call. contact Queen of Teen and let us know what nonprofit you'd like to give to, and we will get them up on the website.
And who's our who's our number one business?
Number one business in the house right now. So generous, Patricia Bragg. Bragg's Organic Products.
She's got a banner. She's got a banner. I tried.
All your remedies.
She switched. I said she wants to change that commercial. She can change her commercial every month if she wants.
Right.
We don't care.
She can do whatever she wants.
I think Dr. D opened it up like 7:00 in the morning for Patricia because she travels all over the world. So we got to figure out wherever Patricia's in the house, we're going to give this woman whatever she wants. All right, we got a lot of kids. We got a lot of kids looking at me.
We are busy. We are so busy. It's good to be here. Well, first up, I want to introduce and welcome back our newest co-host, Ava Burford. Hi. She was in the house a month ago. We were getting ready for Teen Star. She participated in recently, and she's going to just share a little bit about that. She's going to be co-hosting. She's also on the track team for the Dons. She's a cheerleader. She's really she's involved in her own nonprofit stuff. We don't have a lot of time, but
other than that, she's doing nothing.
Right? Seriously, I don't think the kid sleeps, honestly.
Not really.
So tell us highlights of Teen Star. That was a really big deal, and I know you worked your butt off, girl. Yeah. I'm so proud of you.
It was such an incredible experience. Just the 4 weeks of performing with everyone and getting to know each other. We all just became a family. And when we finally did the group song on stage, it just was the best we've ever done it. And it was, oh my gosh, it was incredible. And then when I finally sang my solo, I just never pictured myself singing in front of 2,000 plus people, and I just felt on top of the world. It was an incredible experience. Incredible.
Nice.
You rocked it. And you got great press coverage too. Did you see the news press?
Yeah, I actually had a good picture of me.
Picture. It's like you couldn't have planned it better.
I know. Yeah.
Good. She's like all in action. Nicely done.
It was exciting. It was really fun.
So you're going to be bringing in some guests as well in the future. So cheerleaders, some of your track team members. I know that the Dons basketball boys and girls are both very focused on their games right now.
Yeah.
So they're keep them
prayers. I'm just saying, we don't a little stumbly.
Excellent.
All right, thank you very much for being here.
We're really glad that you're here, Ava.
Definitely.
It's going to be fun.
Who else you got? Sloane,
So,
Reali.
okay, next up, this is really fun. So I've been checking out the sports section of the paper, and this little girl showed up a couple weeks ago. Carly Letendre, is that how you say the name? Letendre. Carly Letendre from Foothill School won the ages 8-9 age division at the Elks Club HoopShoot. I mean, seriously, give it up for this girl. So, this is very exciting. This is making 20 out of 25 free throws on a regulation 10-foot high basket.
You got it.
She's like 3 feet high.
Providence recruiting you. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Right here.
I've already asked her if she can come up to our practices and teach our guys how to shoot free throws.
So exciting. So I have a couple of questions for Carly. My first question is, at what age, how old were you when you first started playing basketball?
4 years old.
4 years old. Did you have a sibling or a family member or somebody who encouraged you to play?
My brother.
A brother. Okay, beautiful. And then what is the name of your team?
The Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs. That was my alma mater. And what is your favorite position to play?
Shooting guard.
Why do you like
She
playing
knows that
shooting?
answer.
Why do you like
girlfriend?
Why do you like that position? Why is that your favorite position?
Because you get to shoot a lot.
That's your favorite place to be. Nice. So, how did you learn about the hoop shoot contest?
They came to my school.
Okay. Did you have to audition or try out?
Try out.
All right there. Did anybody else from the school try out with you?
Yes, somebody made it with me. His name is Shams.
Okay. Same grade, age?
No, he was in 4th grade.
Okay. Very good. How does it feel to be the California state champ in the hoop shoot?
It feels good.
I mean, were you imagining that you're going to win it, or was it just like, oh, I'm just going to do this for fun, it doesn't really matter what happens? But how did you go into this whole thing? Did you want to win?
Yes.
That was the plan. You were in it to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
I've seen Carly play before. She is quite the competitor. I am not surprised that she did so well. She is very competitive. She did a great job.
So exciting. I have one more question for you. How did you prepare for the Western U.S. Championship that was in Vegas? You just did this.
I practice at the YMCA.
Okay. Is that how you know Coach Stokes? Is from the Y? Did you help her prepare for that?
This was all her. Was all her.
Oh, my goodness. And then tell us, how did things turn out for you in Las Vegas?
Good.
Yes? Did you bring back a ribbon or
a trophy?
A trophy? No. A trophy for what?
I would say that trophy is not.
It's real for I tied for first.
Whoa! This chick is humble. I like this. You're a little one. I love you. That's awesome.
Is it like the Golden Globes? Like, is it like a gigantic? Like, it's like a big, American Girl doll. You got to carry it out.
Your mom had to pay $50 to get it on the plane. Oh my gosh!
Is it a big trophy?
It's like this big.
Wow,
that's pretty big. Carly, it's such a pleasure to have you here. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us about plans for your future? You plan to train for the Olympics, maybe? I mean, what are your plans in basketball? Do you have plans for another school that you want to play for, another team? College?
Okay, this is what Steve just think. He says he's transferring and it's going to elementary, junior high, and high in Providence. Obviously, we had a little bit, of a lull there, so don't change your dial, okay? So I guess there's some paperwork outside. I don't know. Anybody's doing that, so this is cool. So Dr. D is looking at me. Hey, let's take a quick little break. This is Erica Salda.
Get it for Carly. Thank you so much.
More after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. Oh my goodness, we got so many kids to get through the house. All right, Sloane, go.
Okay, next up, we have Kate.
Woo, Kate.
Brittany with a B.
Don't say Whitney when it's Brittany.
And Haley Gellert from San Marcos Girls Water Polo.
Look at these pics.
Isn't this fabulous?
Santa Barbara News
some
Press.
Beautiful pictures here of some of these girls playing water polo. They have had a remarkable season. They are here today. What I'd like for you to do, let's get you all on a microphone. If you girls could share some highlights, kind of where things ended up. I know it wasn't what you were anticipating. I know you girls worked your buns off. You were traveling. You have to keep up with your academic stuff. And so close in your semis. But you can do, let us know, what were some highlights of the season for you girls?
Okay, so some highlights of the season. We won Villa Park for the first time in school history, which was really cool. We worked really hard. And we also won league outright, which was really awesome.
Nice! Woo! Nice!
Our Channel League this year was the hardest it's probably ever been, and it was going to be really tough for us to win because we're kind of like the underdogs. So it was really cool that we got that win, and our team at the end just came together and we played really well, and people stepped up that wasn't expected, so it was really good.
All right, pass off the mic. What would you think is the best highlight for this season for yourself? Say your name first.
Oh, I'm Brittany.
Brittany! Woo! Guys, always clap. No clapping.
Not Whitney.
Well, I think the best highlight for our team was definitely just how far we made it in CIF and also how well we all played together. I mean, I've never felt closer to a group of girls before in my life, and we just all really worked well together and did lots of team bonding, and it was really like a family community. It was more than just a team.
Well, you talked about how you guys were the underdog coming in, but you obviously accomplished a lot this season. Do you guys attribute that to how close you guys were as a team, and when adversity hit, you guys were able to lean on each other to get through those moments?
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Say your name.
Hi, I'm Kate.
Yeah, Kate! Woo!
Hi, Kate.
Hey, Kate, everybody say hi. Why am I saying it by myself? Hi, Kate. All right.
Yeah, I would definitely say our team is very unique in like how close we are. Like you don't see a lot of teams that way, especially like in high intensity games. Like our semifinal game for CIF, the other team wasn't as close. I mean, they're definitely a big challenge since they won, but we came together still, and we knew we had to get stuff done, and it's that kind of closeness that really pulls us through those situations.
Nice. And who's your coach? And give some shout outs to your other teammates.
Chucky Roth.
Chucky! We love Chucky!
And Lauren Wells. They're both really great coaches, and they give 110% to us all the time, never stop. I don't know how they have that much energy to really help us out that much. And
now, you all graduating this year, or where are you?
I'm a senior, and Haley's a senior, and Brittany's a junior.
Nice. All right.
And your plans are?
Well, me and Haley are both going to UCSB next year. We committed to play Division I water polo.
Wow! Woo! That's fabulous. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, we're both really excited, and we're excited to have a new coach that we both know well, Sorella, and so we're excited to see where that'll lead us, even though it's not very far.
Great. Well, you know what we're going to do? We got Bragg's bags out there for every single one of you, and I got some Teen Sports Radio T-shirts for you after the show, and I want to pass, if you want to get really want to be a D1 athlete, you got to drink this organic apple cider. All natural vinegar. What? I'm being serious. I didn't like it at first, okay? But I'll be straight up honest. Now I love it. Honestly, it's kind of like I have to have it every single day. So did you try some?
Yeah.
How come it's not open? Oh, crack those bottles up right now. Let's go. Let's toast. Let's open this up right now. This is a new beginning. Look at this. Everybody's opening it up.
Again.
We're toasting
again. It's really
again.
good over ice.
We're toasting
too.
San Marcos water polo right here. And Patricia Braggs. Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you, ladies, very much. Put your hands together.
Thanks so much for being here, ladies.
Steve, you brought somebody.
Yes, I did. I brought Caleb Johnson with me today.
Put your hands together.
Caleb in the house.
He's a sophomore for our quarterfinalist and undefeated league champion Providence basketball program.
Oh, God. Because, Sal Rodriguez is a very good friend of mine, and to this day, the game, is still being talked about. But what was the score of that game? I forget.
Well, we beat him twice. I don't know which one you're talking about. So
I got you.
Both were in their house, nice. So
Yeah, I got you. Go. All right. You got it.
Caleb. We'll pass the mic over to you here in a second. But it's funny on campus if I just mention the name sharpshooter, they all know we're talking about Caleb.
Nice.
So
It's true. Both games, you had a great game. I actually went to the second game and heard about the first game. Congratulations. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So Caleb, what was kind of the defining moment for you this season? What was one of your favorite moments this year?
Definitely one of the best moments this season was beating our biggest rival, Laguna. We beat them twice at their home, so that was pretty great.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're sitting next to Laura. I don't know why. I mean, this is a big room. You know, say Laura. Do you have a question, Laura?
I thought you were going to ask him something. I wasn't ready for being asked.
I figured you had a question for sharpshooter.
The sharpshooter.
Go ahead.
If I knew what a sharpshooter was.
That's a person who doesn't miss. Okay? Yeah, doesn't miss.
So how long have you been playing?
Okay.
I've probably been playing basketball since I was around 5.
Okay. Well, I played basketball 2 years from when I was 5 to 7. But
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like no.
We're not editing that sound. Okay, that was not some kind of animal that fell in the room. I know what that was.
I am so glad I'm not the only person who does that.
This is it's a family show. Hope we didn't have any accidents on the freeway. It almost sounded like a tire blew. Who knows? All right, so this coach, real fast. I would like to put him on the burner, but I don't think it's going to happen unless you're graduating and then there's something. What was the most? Is there any kind of Steve Stokes moment that you want to share that we could put him under the bus? No. Come on, he's not looking at you. I'll tell him to leave. I'm the queen. Go. Anything.
You're more afraid of Erica than of him.
There you go. See? There you go. Serious. Yeah, serious.
Definitely some of the best moments are Coach is notorious for having all his little quotes.
Aw, I love quote guys, though. That's cool.
What's the best quote he ever had?
But you have to edit it. Not because you're Providence, you don't probably have to edit anything. But
one of the quotes that he puts in every email is it's a great day to be a patriot. So sometimes we patronize him about that quote.
Aw, that's kind of cool. Yeah. All right. No shame in your game. No, I'd be a little bit more hip hop. I don't know. So where are you going to school? No, like after Providence.
After Providence.
When I say, of course you're at Providence. Hello. I've only had half of this organic apple cider vinegar, all natural. Okay, I'm fine.
Excuse me, Patricia. Are there any side effects to this apple cider vinegar?
No, I meant. Where do you want to go to school?
For energy.
Thank you. That's just what we have to do. I know.
Yeah. I really don't know yet, but my brother's at George Fox in Oregon right now, and my sister's at Westmont.
Ooh,
so,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Love Westmont. I know a little bit about that school. You know, Laura is from Bologna in Italy. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel some kind of chemistry, kind of like a Luke Laura thing. No, I'm not saying sharp pseudo Laura. I don't know. I might as well as what? I could do whatever I want. I'm the one who's sweating here, and I don't know why. This might start off like some kind of hot flash or something. What the heck's going on with me today? Goosebumps, hot flashes. I'll wake up tomorrow. I can't. I'm sick. Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead. You were going. Okay.
No, well, you don't know about. See, you're from Italy, so you don't know what Luke and Laura is, and you're too young. But it's okay.
General Hospital.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. Okay.
So I have a question for athletes in general, and if you could answer it, yes. And I've always wondered this about the school sport balance. Is it difficult, or do playing sports help you clear your mind and give you a different focus and give you relief from academics, or how do you balance it all?
So we usually practice pretty much every day except Sunday. So there's not usually a lot of free time, but it certainly helps when we don't have any practice during like summer and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's really hard, I guess.
You know, a lot of the students at Providence, not just the athletes, are very good students. And Caleb, not only is he our sharpshooter on the court, he's also a straight A student in the classroom also. So,
nice.
360.
All right, that's fantastic. All right, listen, we've got a lot. We got the best segment coming up here with Patricia Bragg. Put your hands together. Let's take a break. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Tea. We'll be back with a lot more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday
at 9 a.m. And here she is, straight from the plane, I think, almost. Been in Hawaii for I don't know how many months. I've been trying to get a hold of Patricia. She wanted to do it by phone. And I'm like, you know something? Nothing is as good as your physical presence, because when you walk in a room, it lights up. You are just you're just all love and light, and I love you. Thank you for being here today. Patricia Bragg is in the Woo! Love you. How you doing?
Thank you.
You're a founder. You're a pioneer. You've done it all. I don't know. I mean, I think to me, you've got so much more to do, so I don't even want to regress back. I just want to see, where are we going? Where's Bragg's going?
My dear, we're worldwide. Mm-hmm. Worldwide. Next the moon.
All right. I love that.
By the way, in Hawaii, my father and I started an exercise class all free at Waikiki Beach, and I just celebrated 43 years, 6 days a week, free at Waikiki Beach, 9 to 10:30, 6 days a week, all free. We have people from all over, from Clint Eastwood, the Beach Boys. I never know who's going to show up. Go to BraggHawaiiExercise.com and you can see us exercise.
That's awesome. I love that. Woo! Yeah. Fantastic. Well, I know Laura's got a box ready to ship to Bologna. Her parents own a restaurant.
Yes,
right?
they do.
And it's going to be really exciting because, we try to send her parents, her folks, like a little, like Santa Barbara, little thing. So, I mean, we got to go the wait, because, you make me pay
we're
for the
colonizing
postage.
Italy in a Pacific way.
That's wonderful.
Your mom's
That's
going
it.
to love the apple cider.
Exactly.
Oh my God, yeah, she is totally going to love it.
Yeah,
We actually
fantastic.
talk about Braggs on this show a lot, being
Thank
a co-host,
you.
but it's because we all have our little favorites, and and I know that mine is different than what Erica's is for popcorn, but now because Erica has shared what she likes on the popcorn, now our popcorn has everything Braggs on it. I don't even think there's any space left for the popcorn.
I know. Well, it's amazing. George Clooney, Alex Baldwin, Clint Eastwood, they even take our Bragg vinegar drinks to the gym.
Nice.
They say it's a super energy drink. Apple cider vinegar has been around since 400 BC. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, used apple cider vinegar to cleanse, detox, and heal his patients. Just think of that. It's used all over the world. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Very true.
And so we put it in apple cider vinegar.
And the other thing that some of these younger people that were on the show today, you named off some movie stars that most of us know, but I'm sure there's someone else that is a bit huge Braggs fan that is the younger generation's favorite rock star.
Yeah. Oh, we have Katy Perry, Dos Pueblos High School, and she used to. Her parents grew up in Montecito, and guess what? Her parents were my ministers here in Santa Barbara. Jesus loves me, yes he does. And I said, when she was 8 years old, I said, Mary, let me pay for Katie's singing lessons. And I did. And then I kept paying, and she practiced better, louder. Throw your love out. And guess what? At 13, I gave her on her birthday, 13 years old, a pillow that said rock star. and then I used to have my own TV show in Hollywood 5 days a week on the Merv Griffin station. Health and Happiness from Hollywood. Different guests 5 days a week, exercise recipes, and I got the daily Hollywood newsletter. It said, looking for a singer for 4th of July halftime out on the field. So I called him up. I said, who's having the 4th of July? Bob. I said, put him on, will you? I need to talk to him. Bob, I've got a great singer for you, and I'll pay you $500 if you'll let her sing. You'll pay me? I said, I sure will. She's beautiful and sings great. Send that check tomorrow, and I'll let her sing. And Katie, the stadium went wild at halftime. And that was the beginning and launching of Katy Perry.
Nice.
Yay. Well, thank you for doing that. Because we
it's
enjoyed
amazing,
it.
kids in the community where, even at young ages, they start off as beginners, and, a few years later, she's singing halftime of the Super Bowl. So, you never know where some of the kids in the community will go with the right support.
You're right. Thank you. Now we have Carrie Underwood, who's going to be at the Country Musical Awards coming up.
Yeah.
We have the Beach Boys in town. We have a lot of famous people. Bette Midler. Yes.
So where are you going next? You just got back from Hawaii, and it's March 15th, and where is
I
Patricia
tell you
going
what,
now?
Next weekend, I'm heading for Anaheim, the biggest health convention in the world, and I am the health rock star there. Yes, sirree. There'll have thousands of people that come from all over the world, at the Anaheim Convention Center. I'm very excited about it. And then I travel the world. I'll be in Canada. I'll be in England, Scotland, Ireland. I've been on the Isle of Jersey, Guernsey, and Australia, New Zealand. I love the world. My father taught me to love all colors, all people, all religions, and I feel that I'm a mother to the world, and I love helping everybody. Plan, plot, and follow through, girls, with your desires and your dreams, and miracles happen.
Hey, I want to let me open up the mic so all these ladies in the house. We've got a lot of young teens. Anybody have a question? Go ahead.
Not
Somebody
really a
come up
question,
with
but I think that the next star that they should put on the Hollywood Walk down there is yours, Patricia.
Oh.
You know where they put you have a star down there already. She's already got a star.
Now, I want to tell you, go to brag.com and see my Walk of Stars in Palm Springs, California. And my star's right next to my friend Elvis Presley.
Nice. That's really
And that happened about 5 months ago.
That's awesome.
And guess what? Oh my. I started in Hollywood in the late 50s. And I was active in Hollywood for many years. And I still have a lot of the Hollywood stars. And Clint Eastwood, I've been his nutritionist for over 60 years. What do you think of that? Oh, he said, Patricia, when you mention my name, tell them that Clint Eastwood's going to keep making movies till he's 108. I said, keep it up, Clint. Thank you.
I hear that, we were talking earlier that you've also worked with some, as a basketball coach also, you've worked with somebody that's pretty big in the basketball community too. Why don't you tell us about that?
Oh, yes. Phil Jackson, 6'7". Oh, he said, I love the Bragg Aminos and the Bragg Vinegar. And I love Bragg for what you do. We have champion Chaminade one year. They were all 6'8", 6'6", 6'4", but their energy was dragging. And the coach said, Patricia, can you help? This is in Hawaii. Can you help? I said, I sure can. You are what you eat, drink, breathe, think, say, and do. Food what you eat and drink today, walks and talks tomorrow. I will help them. I started feeding the team, the basketball team, and guess what? They won! Champion.
Hey, Patricia Bragg, we love you. We thank all my co-hosts, Santa Barbara, I love you. Please give. It's the time to give. Thank you. God bless. See you next week. Woo!